comes to campaign spending, the Amendment 1 solar initiative may end up being the most expensive constitutional ballot question ever in Florida. And most of that spending is by big utility companies that want to see it pass. 8 on your side's Mark Douglas takes a look at how the chips are falling in this expensive battle.
Well, Jen, both sides in this campaign claim to be pro-consumer and pro-solar power. Voters have to sort that out. But the pattern of spending on this campaign speaks volumes about who is for it and who is against it. If you watch TV, chances are you've seen a political ad that looks and sounds something like this.
Amendment 1 means common sense consumer protections, safeguarding seniors and all Floridians.
That TV spot is part of a campaign by Consumers for Smart Solar that has raised almost $22 million to send a message to voters.
Vote yes on Amendment 1 or the sun.
But what's not clear is who's paying for all of those ads. TECO kicked in more than $3 million. Duke Energy spent about $5.7 million. And Florida Power and Light has generously donated more than $6 million to the Vote Yes on Amendment 1 campaign. Meanwhile, the Vote No campaign, run by Floridians for Solar Choice, has raised a measly $240,000 to do battle with big utilities.
So we're relying on social media. We're also relying on the traditional media because we've had 25 newspaper editorials that say vote no on 1.
That's nice, but regulated utility companies and their friends who want you to vote yes on Amendment 1 have raised 90 times as much money. Is that a fair fight in your estimation?
Well, the big monopoly utility companies are spending enormous amounts of money out of the profits they make out of customers like you and I.
Strictly speaking, the money utility monopolies like Duke, TECO, and FP&L are spending has to come from shareholder profits, not the cost of supplying our electricity. But whatever the source, they own the airwaves in what may be Florida's most expensive and lopsided ballot initiatives ever.
We have people power. They have $22 million, and we've got 22 million people.
As regulated monopolies, Duke, TECO, and FP&L are guaranteed a profit of between 10 and 11%, and it's their right to spend those profits however they wish. Now, we reached out to Consumers for Solar Justice for comment today, but they didn't reach back. So there you have it.
Well, and you did some digging, and you also found that these utility companies pay lobbyists quite a bit of money, too.
It's kind of surprising. Just those 3 power companies that supply power to people in our viewing area employ about 80 lobbyists. That works out to about 1 for every 2 state lawmakers in Tallahassee, Jen.
Just makes you scratch your head as a voter to know who's behind something and how you should really vote.
Well, it's a well-oiled machine, we'll say that much.
All right. Thank you, Mark, very much.